Center for Jazz and Popular Music, in association with HTV, presents Beneath the Mask, featuring Durban musicians Olisa Dlamini, Jaedon Daniel, Nosihe, and then Natalie Rangan with Melvin Peters, Burton Naidu, Senzo Mdamba, Neil Gonzalez, and Bethwell Twanin. Check Beneath the Mask series every Wednesday at 6 p.m. from HTV and Center for Jazz and Popular Music Facebook and YouTube pages.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Beneath the Mask, brought to you by the Center for Jazz and Popular Music in collaboration with HTV. Today we bring you one of my favorite humans, the multi-talented Jaedon Daniel.
Thanks, Tuli. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Thank you so much.
It feels so good to be in a room with you. It's been a long lockdown, has it not?
Yeah, it feels so nice to be in like a room with people, get to play again. Yeah, it's really refreshing.
What have you been getting up to for the lockdown?
So for the most part of lockdown, I just spent a lot of time with my parents. And yeah, you always want to go out with friends. And it was a time where you just locked in with your family, and I loved it so much.
That is
It was
awesome.
really great. But also trying to keep myself busy. Trying to do whatever work at home as I could, recording my uncle, playing piano as well at home. That was very fun. And yeah, working on a lot of projects for other people.
Yeah.
Trying to develop my skills a bit with production, and yeah, just keep my mind occupied.
Yes.
Stay busy. Yeah.
Yeah. I did see that you were very involved with a lot of projects that did come out since lockdown, and yeah, we also got an EP from you. Please tell us what your EP is called.
So the EP is called Poet's Heart Killer, and it's inspired by samurais and the way of the samurai, the ethics, their lifestyle itself. Not in so much of a literal way, where I want to be a samurai, but you know, like ideas they breed ideas, and I was in this phase where I was watching a lot of samurai movies, I was watching all these videos, I was playing a samurai game and reading up a lot about it and just immersing myself in this other idea of the samurai, and it allowed me to like make music from not my standpoint, if you understand, yeah. And it allowed me to like create a character and compose music from like another person, which I thought was very interesting. It was a very fun process. Yeah, so that's Poet's Heart Killer. It's a 4-track, very digestible, short and sweet. Yeah.
That is awesome. Where do we find it?
So it's on all music platforms, on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, a whole lot, yeah.
I don't know about you guys at home, but I've really been enjoying hearing the stories behind the music, behind the title of these amazing babies that came out of lockdown. And yeah, Poet's Heart Killer. I know I've checked out a specific song from there. Is that the one you're performing for us today, Listening with the Lights Off?
Yeah, that's the one. So that's the intro. It's kind of just like almost like a disclaimer to the sound, how I consume it. Every time I listen to it from the beginning to the end. No skippers, I like to think. But yeah, it's just a disclaimer to kind of shut off, put the lights off, close your eyes, whatever, and just be in the song, yeah.
That is awesome. Jaedon, are there any collaborations in the EP?
There's one, good friend of mine from Cape Town, Namakau, great vocalist, really beautiful vocalist. Yeah, it was mixed and mastered by a friend of mine called Hendrik Georges, and of course Reese Fatah. He's always got a hand in my projects as well, yeah.
That's great, you guys work well together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anything new coming up in the next few months?
For the last few months I've been producing two of my friends' EPs. They go by the names of Jove and Yours. That's been exciting. It's like Afrobeat meets pop meets amapiano.
You're so diverse.
Well, we're trying. It's been fun, and we've been experimenting with a lot of sounds, a lot of live sounds, but not recorded live, if you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
so it's been fun. We're finding ourselves creating a very interesting sound. And then I'm always working on my own music. Been working a lot with my friend Perfect Zuma TC.
TC.
Super talent. I get my inspiration from these guys, all my friends. Yeah.
That is awesome.
So yeah.
Thank you so much for being here today and for honoring our invite.
Thanks
and
for
we
having
are
me.
looking forward to hearing the first track of the EP, and this one is called Listening with the Lights Off. So
Thanks, Tools.
thank you. Enjoy.
Hey you! You're watching HTV with the Raw Purity SM. We're about to dive into music and entertainment up in Umzante, so do keep it locked. It's about to get lit, it's about to get wild, it's about to get woo! Do keep it locked. HTV, baby!
The Center for Jazz and Popular Music, in association with HTV, presents Beneath the Mask, featuring Durban musicians Xolisa Dlamini, Jaedon Daniel, Nosihe, and then Natalie Rangan with Malvin Peters, Burton Naidu, Senzo Mdamba, Neil Gonzalez, and Bethwell Twane. Check Beneath the Mask series every Wednesday at 6 p.m. from HTV and Center for Jazz and Popular Music Facebook and YouTube pages.
Hello everyone and welcome to Behind the Mask. And this is by the Center for Jazz and Popular Music in collaboration with our friends at HTV. I feel like it's Bring a Friend to Work Day. My name is Tuli Lezama. I'm a vocalist, and I'm here with Mr. David Smith. Introduce yourself.
Well, as she said, I'm David Smith. And Tuli and I are part of a duo by the name of
And Then. There's
no
I always say,
correct.
it's like literally,
Yes.
he calls it and then, I
Then,
call it and then.
And then. But
and
it's-
then?
Yes, exactly. It's the same. It's all one thing.
Literally,
Isn't
it
it?
is. It's
Yes.
whatever you want to call it.
Exactly, guys.
So what is the story behind our name, David? I like it when you tell.
Ooh, that story, guys, it goes way back. So, Tuli and I have been friends for years, right? And so, you know, we've been gigging as well. And Tuli is a bit of a workaholic, I have to say, and a slave driver.
Not true.
So, when she used to call me, I used to think, oh, what does she want now?
Can you
Like,
imagine? I need new friends, guys, like truly.
no, it's usually like, what have I forgotten to do?
Because the reminders are coming.
Exactly. So I would answer the phone and I'll be like, and then?
And he didn't even know he does it, guys.
I didn't, it was so like, it just came out. And I will add this to, we were looking for a duo name. So Tuli then threw me under the bus and tweeted and said, I've known this guy for all these years.
Punk.
And when I call him, he says, and then. So somebody with a PhD decided, why don't you guys use that as a name? And that's how it came about.
And then was born.
Exactly.
So literally, we had our single was written in July 2021.
Yep.
Coffee in the Morning. We had it tracked, we had it mixed, we had it mastered, and we had no band name. So it had to park till we figure it out. Because I was trying to give David suggestions, and every time I did, he'd be like,
And then when I caught on to her idea, she was over it. It was like,
yeah, by the time he gets back to me, he's like, no, actually,
it.
I'm like,
gone.
But yes, here we are. We have a name, and our baby was born in April, the same day as Senzo Mdamba's
Yes,
track,
the 9th.
actually, Kudo. Yes, we came up with Coffee in the Morning, which is one of many of our original material. Yeah, and people can expect an album.
Absolutely.
We can confidently say that.
Yes, yes. It is in progress.
Definitely. We love all the music that we write. And actually, we were able to track a couple of tracks before lockdown, during?
Yeah, during lockdown.
During lockdown. Yes, guys. Lockdown has had a lot of benefits, and, you know, it gets us really serious about the planning and getting our
Yes.
life in order. And also, like, it gets us serious about the admin parts of things.
As well, yeah.
But yeah, I always say to vocalists, it's so important, especially if you don't play an instrument like me, to have a friend who plays either the guitar or the piano.
Yes.
Because the way our compositions are born most of the time, I can have a small little melody
Yo, guys.
and then pass it on to this guy. And when he comes back with the chords, it's just, things can be done like this.
But I have to say, guys, there's pressure because this is a bit of a genius, right? So she's got things in her mind, and I'm like, hey, I hope I can at least approximate. So I don't want her to get a keyboard because then I'm out of a job.
That is
I'm
not
done.
true. He knows, and then owes me a keyboard.
Yes.
Because then we'll have 3 albums all at once. It will be like everything will be ready. But yeah, I think the writing process gets so much easier when you are working with someone who plays an instrument. And yeah, Coffee in the Morning was born out of a dream, actually. And it's really an encouragement, because sometimes I feel like, especially in boy-girl relationships or lovey-dovey relationships, let me not be stereotypical and narrow-minded, because love comes in all shapes and forms. We tend to want to do the big things, vacations and whatever else for our partners. But it's actually the everyday things, the small little things in life, like him brewing you a cup of coffee in the morning and or coffee in bed type of thing. Those are the little things that we can do for each other just to show appreciation for each other. So it is really about that encouragement of saying, "Thanda umuntu wakho," you know, and appreciate them. Yeah. David, is there anything else we'd like to tell our HTV and Jazz Center audience?
What I would like to tell them is that Tuli is going to tell you about our social media because I don't know any of the handles.
Guys, I discover sometimes, like
No,
recently.
you're not gonna throw me under the bus.
Yeah, clever. I discovered that this guy doesn't post our gigs. I was going through his Instagram. There's no gig posters
Oh,
whatsoever.
my word.
And we actually have a regular gig
Yes.
that we do at Ushaka Marine World's Durban Curry Cafe.
Yes.
So if you want to check us out live, please do come through on the weekends. You can follow us here on Facebook. We are and then NDEN. And then on Instagram, we are and then _music. And as well as TikTok. Guys, see Lala on TikTok. Yes. We are also, of course, on Twitter. We're there and it's and then _music. So hope you do find us. Yeah, and good luck with finding David. If you're trying to find David Smith.
Yes, you better off.
200,000
Oh, my
million
word.
David Smiths later.
Yeah.
Good luck on finding this one. But if you go to my Facebook, Tuli Lezama, and you look for him, you'll find him there.
That's it.
We try and keep you in the loop. Also, we post weekly on YouTube. Yes, so we've got a series that happens every fortnight called The Fortnight Fix.
Yes.
And then every alternative.
Friday, we have Behind the Scenes.
Yes, so please do find, it's actually still under my name, we're going to fix that.
And we're gonna,
If you go onto YouTube and say Tuli Lezama,
you will find
you're
us.
able to find all our posts and keep up to date. And thank you so much for
Thank you,
joining us
guys.
today. And we hope you do find us here on Facebook. We've got a group also, Friends of Tuli Lezama.
Yes.
We also keep people in the loop there.
Yes.
We're going to perform. What are we performing?
Coffee in the morning.
Please do enjoy.
Hey you! You're watching HTV with the Raw Purity SM. We're about to dive into music and entertainment up in Umzansi. So do keep it locked. It's about to get lit. It's about to get well. It's about to get do keep it locked. HTV, baby.
Coffee in the morning is how I'd like to start my day, especially if it's brewed by you. Ooh, it tastes even stronger. The appreciation I have for you runs so deep. Ooh, love the way you spoil me when I've had a long day. You love me so good, I don't have to wonder, 'cause you show me every moment. Ba-da-da-da-ba. ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba 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 ya ba ya ba ya ba ya ba ya ba ba da 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 ba 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 ya ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 bum 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Thank you so much. That was Coffee in the Morning, and it's available on all digital music platforms. If you want your link, you can go to our website, ndenmusic.co.za. Thank you, Mr. David Smith, for bringing a friend to work day. Bye.
The Center for Jazz and Popular Music, in association with HTV, presents Beneath the Mask, featuring Durban musicians Xolisa Dlamini, Jaedon Daniel, Nosihe, and then Natalie Rangan with Melvin Peters, Burton Naidu, Senzom Damba, Neil Gonzalez, and Bethwell Twane. Check Beneath the Mask series every Wednesday at 6 p.m. from HTV and Center for Jazz and Popular Music Facebook and YouTube pages.